Here we are in the kitchen with Tracy McCrea from Bracy's Café, and I'm getting pretty good at saying that.
Yes, you
I'm getting
are.
pretty good,
Yes,
and since the name changed from just desserts over to the full restaurant, but we're kind of going middle term here. I'm going to call this almost a dessert here.
It is a dessert.
Well, last week,
you hope.
last week we had Hy-Vee and we made some carameled apples. You're going to do your own version here. What do you call this?
These are apple dumplings.
Now, you know, if you could look in here, there's all this good soupy stuff down there at the bottom that's going to taste delicious.
Yes,
And you're
yes.
going to make a couple for us.
Yes, we are.
How do we do it?
They are really easy. What you just do is take your Jonathan apple, peel it and core it.
Why Jonathan apples?
They make the best dumplings. They're
Okay.
just sweet, they're full of juice, and
No, you need different kind of apples for different
different
kinds of
things.
desserts,
Yes,
and so we
you
got the
do.
Jonathan apples for this.
when you do dumplings, you always want to use Jonathan's.
What kind of covering do you have for it?
Now this is just our pie crust, just our regular pastry crust, and then you just take a mixture of cinnamon and sugar.
You sure do.
And just pour it down in the hole.
Tricky.
Uh-huh.
Now you cored that out then?
Yes, core it, peel it, and like I said, fill it with a little cinnamon and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
then,
you're going to have a little explosion right there in the middle, aren't
right.
you?
And then
Oh,
butter.
butter,
Oh
yep.
yeah, fill it up with butter. Butter makes everything better.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
What does your
Everything.
place smell like when you're making these things?
Heaven.
I bet so.
How heaven smells. How you hope heaven's gonna smell.
Oh, I can only imagine. Well, I'm just catching this right
Oh,
here. And this is
yeah,
after it's
yeah,
been cooking.
Yeah. Well, we were fortunate today. We had power most of the day, but a lot of downtown
We
was
understand
without.
that, and our news team working on that and trying to
Yeah.
find out the cause of that.
Well,
but then you said you just lost power.
We
then
lost
late this
power
afternoon.
about 4 o'clock, but it was only off for 15 minutes, thank goodness. These
yeah.
were in the oven
So
at
how
the
many of these do you
time.
make at a time?
Well, over this past weekend, we did 50
Cranking
that we
them
did
out.
for the
Wow.
Josephine Festival. Now, unfortunately, the ones last weekend were a lot smaller, but they were from my daughter's apple tree. Which
Well,
they
you
didn't
brought
get
the
very
big ones for us
I
and-
went to
and-
go get big ones just for you guys.
Now,
so.
just so we know, now Mike is usually here helping us, but
Right.
he's with the weather crew working on looking at the radars and checking the latest storm. So we
Right.
had a tornado
Right.
warning up in northern Andrew County. It was allowed to expire, but I see him working over there right now. So we'll get to a weather update on that in just a minute. But
Okay.
how are we going to wrap this
Well,
up?
what I do is lay it out on parchment paper, roll my dough out on it so you can just pick it up and you just want to pull it right up on there and just take it all the way around and just really
Oh boy.
just, get it to on there the best you can.
How long are you
Maybe
going to bake this?
You're going to bake it for about 45 to 50 minutes.
I'm going to guess at 350.
No.
Oh,
no,
I
this
was wrong
is-
this time.
This is a hotter oven.
Okay.
425 is
425.
what you bake these at.
Tell you
yeah.
what, we'll wrap the rest of this up. We'll come back. We'll get the latest weather update from Mike. We'll try these apple dumplings out, and we'll wrap up Live at 5 when we come back.
All righty. Sound?
Mike working so hard over there in the Weather Center that he wasn't able to try these apple dumplings. What's the address of Bracy's downtown?
We're at 505 Francis.
All right, Mike, we're saving one of these for you. He says, okay. Thanks for joining us for Live at 5. We'll be back for KQ2 News.